Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Whoa!
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams moving to his left. Now he takes off. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cant. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Bears 7, Eagles nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
on 1st and 10. It's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Up 2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd down, they need 5. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on 3rd down for a big loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is caught at 2. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th down and 10.
Eagles.
Saquon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Scott now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's a short one caught by Loveland.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he will have a first down, and they're in field goal range now at the 30. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing again, Williams. Action made, it's Burton.
Williams pass. Complete to number 87, Victor Burton. A gain of
Here's 2nd and 2.
Second down at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears will take a 14-6 lead.
14, Eagles 6.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Good. Set. Simmons.
Play action. Here's Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Second down.
On second down, Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Alpha. Hey!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Williams to throw on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
That's Goddard in motion. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. When you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Pushed out to his left. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts to the air on 1st down. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Good work there.
Come on, man, you
defensively.
gotta
Knocked
grab
it away,
that.
and that pass ball's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Hurts will try it again. I had a defender break all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Throwing is Hurts. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Own it.
73. 73.
Own it.
Kyle Getty.
They're on it.
He'll try for it with the fullback. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Pushed out to his right.
Hold on.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Williams. To the left side, he's got command. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Like that.
Here comes 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Let's go.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. On incentives for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got a tight end count to Tara to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's first down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's a short one. Oh, my God.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Hurts working in the pistol. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
73.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches at the Bears' 24-yard line.
Hurts again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Less than a yard.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Needing to convert here on third and inches. Again, Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at
To the air again. Hurts. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for Chicago.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field.
These might be the same
This will
jerseys
be
we beat
returned.
our ass in the Super Bowl.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's make this quick.
Throwing right away, it's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's May. Picked off by
Going the other
T.J.
way.
Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. Dave.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Go.
Scott now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
We got it.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. What is this?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Cant. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Cant. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Vegas!
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots will take over here just past the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Pats' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
First down, Patriots.
From out of the gun, here's May. Working his way out left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground.
Hey, no,
it's
that was supposed to
incomplete.
be me.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going. It's May. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it. From their own territory, it does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Now let's get this stuff down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced outright. Now he'll run it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that one incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try and throw. And here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New England.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
19 yards.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The motion man here is Bourne. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down. Now, May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. May gonna look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
They'll go. Here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers.
Turnover on downs.
A play fake. Now Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
By Christian Gonzalez.
Here's Williams now to throw. Pass complete. Luther Burden. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. To throw on first down is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down, Patriots.
May now on first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's Hooper open right side. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
And he'll take this one in. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England.
Sometimes when things aren't perfect, Mike, you just need to rely on your guys on the field making good decisions, and that's exactly the case here. He senses his quarterback being pushed out of the pocket there to his left. Just stay in phase with him. Give him somewhere easy to drop the ball off, and then he's able to do the rest after the catch and comes away with 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he goes up top looking for Cant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Vegas! What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready to run.
Now Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss
Anthony Jennings. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got Douglas going deep.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. Pick up of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down. May airing one out for Bourne. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal,
it is brought in the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Scott now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the bootleg, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
Williams pass.
3rd and 9.
DJ Moore. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
He'll start on the ground with Stevenson, and he'll get about 5.
Stevenson, the ball carrier. T.J. Edwards on the tackle.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears, 47.
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Montez Sweat gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. Rolling to the left. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Bears are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a road win here for the Patriots.
free-for-all. Neutralize all threats. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hostile UAV established overhead. What the fuck's going on out there? Tighten up and show some spine. They're the CIA. Think they were just gonna let you walk all
What a
over
mess.
them?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's fucking have it.
Ready for battle.
Eliminate all threats.
mine was disrupted.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride. Damn it, Crimson, that's not good enough.
That was brutal. Let's get the hell out of here. Destroy the enemy.
disrupted.
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it! Enemy UAV inbound. That's right, you shithead. The CIA's nothing
Mission
without us.
accomplished. We are heading back to base.